Data setup, this folder you observed practically now, what it has. Now come to SQL Server installation for database engine and analysis services. Simply servers installation. How to install servers? Very simple. Go to the given software. This is the software. Click setup. Click installation. And we have new SQL Server standalone installation. Install reporting services. Install management tools. Install data tools. Please read all the four. These four are required for four different purposes. And this is a component helpful for you to install IS, AS, DQS, MDS servers. And this is the component helpful for you to install SSRS, configuration manager, and SSRS setup. Separately, you need to install. This is the management tools to work with the above servers. If you want to work with the above installed servers, IS, AS, DQS, MDS, RS, these management tools are helpful. They deal with database servers, application servers, etc. So set of tools it will install. The most important tool is SSMS, SQL Server Management Studio. This is helpful to work with database engine, SSIS, SSAS, SSRS, data quality services, MDS, databases. These are all the databases it will work on. And this is data tools. Shortcut we call it as SSDT, SQL Server Data Tools. SQL Server Data Tools. Especially this is helpful to work with SSIS, SSAS, SSRS applications. During installation, you will find all this. Each one designated for a separate reason. One for servers, one for manager and setup, one to work with above servers, one to work with data tools, etc. Okay. Next, I will click on it. Server's installation. Follow one by one. This is a Microsoft update. Read it. Click next. It will go to install setup files. Required setup files. It will take from the internet. Click next. Perform a new installation of SQL Server 2017. So right now we are in installation type. Perform new installation. Or you want to add components to the existing installation. I want to go for new installation. Click next. Specify a free edition. Evaluation. This is for 180-day expiration. If you have license key, yes. Use a license key to continue with license period operations. Or else you go for evaluation edition. License terms, I accept. Now, feature selection. This is the most important one. If you want to install database SQL Server, this is for SQL Server. This is for data quality services. I'm not selecting, but there is a mechanism called Polybase query service for external data. And this is for analysis services. And this is data quality client. This is integration services. These are all by default selected. Even master data services. Master data services, integration services, analysis services, database engine, SQL Server. So feature selection, these all completed. And this is the directory it is installing. Directory and drive. Click next. Now this is the important one. Instance name. Mention here proper instance name. Vinaytek underscore BA2. Already BA1 available, BA available, so I kept BA2. And you can consider it as a server name. But there are two instances available here. Default instance, named instance. And usually we go with default instance in real time at the time of production environments. Named instance recommended to maintain development, testing, integration services, UAT, etc. environments. To differentiate one environment to another environment, we need named instance in the real time. Click next. Now, server configuration, agent, database engine, analysis services, browser. These are the important components. With these accounts, it is installing. You want to start automatically or manually you want to start. So agent, I mentioned manual. So manually we have to start when we need it. And this is a scheduler. SQL Server agent is a scheduler to schedule your jobs. To schedule jobs and to run applications, any application, maybe SQL statements or commands, SSIS, SSAS, SSRS, even PowerShell, any applications you want to run or schedule, this is required. And this has to be started to work with SQL Server. This has to be started to work with analysis services. Maybe any mode, tabular mode or multidimensional mode. And browser, this is to browse data in the support of analysis services. So analysis services data you want to browse, you want to analyze, this is required. Okay. Click next. Now database engine configuration. This can also be called SQL Server. This can also be called SQL Server. How do you want to connect to SQL Server? Using Windows authentication or mixed mode? Windows authentication with Windows credentials, Windows user ID password. Mixed mode, both SQL Server and Windows. As part of Windows, click add current user or add specific user. Maybe current user or specific user. I will go for add current user. Now enter password. So this is SQL Server username. This is SA, System Administrator account. SQL Server username is SA. Now mention password. I'm mentioning Vinaytek. So SQL Server database, it's installing and you are going to work with two accounts. One is System Administrator account. Second one, Windows Authentication account. Because you mentioned mixed mode. So mixed mode indicate both the accounts. This user can work or this user SCA and user the password can work. Click next. Analysis services configuration. Which mode you want to take? This is Power Pivot mode. Tabular mode, multidimensional. We'll go for tabular mode. Click add current user. I'm adding current user. This is current user adding. So this user will work with tabular mode service. This user. Click next. Ready to install. Please.
Sir, what is the difference between multi-dimensional mode and
Ready to install. Please review the features, the settings which you mentioned. And the configuration file path is here. .ini configuration file path. If you are good with this, just click install. And during installation, it will show you installation progress. Once it is completed, it will show you the complete status. You can close it. I have already installed in my machine 2 times, so I'm not installing again. You try this at home. And this is to install ISAS data quality MDS databases with one instance name. If you want RS, again same software, go to install reporting services. It clearly mentioned during installation, an internet connection is required. Next, install management tools. Once reporting service is completed, install management tools. Once this is completed, install data tools. After completed installation, then go to start, view the components you installed. See, this is 2017. It will show you the data quality server, client, and all this stuff. This is master data services configuration. Next, SQL Server data tools, analysis services, management studio, profiler. Say this, management studio, profiler. Next, SQL Server data tools, SSDT, etc. These are the components required, and you will find all the components in your machine in this area. Now, you need to verify by going to services. What all you mentioned are installed or not. This is SQL Server already running, automatic service. This is agent, scheduler, manuals running. Analysis services, automatic. SQL Server browser, automatic. SQL Server one more service, integration services service, reporting services service. See multiple SQL Server services available, they're on and off mode here. Okay. Now, this is what you need to verify. And now you can work on the components.